Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome. And it is our very special episode tonight, our Vino and Voices, which is always my favorite. And gosh, it just feels like it has been forever since I've had my favorite gal pal in the studio with me. So we have so much to catch up on. But remember, we are going to take your calls tonight. 323-992-3115 if you want to get in that queue. Just a couple things, though, before I just kind of bring her on. I just kind of want to say thank you to South Jersey. It was such an amazing event. So many people and healing messages, and we had a great time. I have to tell you, there's you can deliver messages around the world, but there's something about doing it in South Jersey that just kind of breaks the barriers a bit. So it's always fun to go and see everyone. And I just loved it. Had a great time. And just a couple quick announcements. I've got one spot left for my platform, which is this weekend. So if you want to read and do events for larger audiences or groups, join us for this weekend. It is in person and in LA. And don't forget, Sunday the 9th is our Sunday service. That's in Los Angeles also. If you can't be there in person, you can always watch the live stream. But basically, it's a service where we connect to Spirit. Those on the other side, we have a message from Spirit, and just kind of helps you with a bit of inspiration to kind of start your day and reconnect with your soul, self, and spirit. So don't forget to sign up and come out and join us. We always have a great time. But as I said, back to my favorite episode of the month. And you know her so well. She is an intuitive medium investigator, does impartial witness, has been speaking, has her Uncorked Medium Mondays, but always has the best advice and readings and intuitive hits right here in the studio on the show. So please welcome one of my best friends in the whole world, Jennifer Shaffer.
Yay!
Yay!
It has been forever, and we probably say that every time.
I know we cannot go. I think it's like kind of 4 weeks, but gosh,
we can't go 4 weeks.
We cannot.
No. So glad to be in here, and it feels like summer finally.
Yes,
finally.
It does.
I know that to the East Coast we sound like babies right now, but.
Yeah, no, it has been, it's been just so dark and gloomy. And then I think while I was in New Jersey, it must have rained, I think, or something, because I came back and the bird bath was full.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes, it did rain.
And I've got a peace lily. You know what those are, right? The peace lily flower.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one on the patio, and I went and looked at, I always check the patio as soon as I come in, make sure stand's okay, everyone's doing all right. This peace lily, you guys, don't even ask me how. It must have had a little plant steroid while I was out of town, because that thing was taller than me. I even want to take a picture because it's so tall. I've never seen a peace lily be that tall.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I was like, I think it rained. It rained.
It did.
Yeah. So, but how are you doing?
I'm doing really well.
Yeah.
It's been a little crazy, I think, based upon outside sources, but I wake up every day very happy to go to work.
Yeah.
I love what we do for work.
It's really fun, isn't it?
It's an adventure. Like today, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm on another adventure.
Yeah. What are they going to show me today?
Who am I going to meet?
Yeah. So, and you have a lot going on. Now, you're
Yes.
teaching a class this weekend.
I am at the Residence Inn Marriott here in LA.
Yeah.
And there's a couple seats left. And I am super excited. We will be working on live cases. It's basically taking people that might be afraid of our work and using it in a practical manner for investigations. But yet the bigger picture is just honing in and really using your own skills and learning what those skills are.
Yeah.
And how to implement them.
That's
with
great.
Purpose. And so I'm very excited.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be really fun, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, so exciting. Yeah, it's going to be great. And I know your Medium Mondays, the next couple are sold out, but just people, they can go to your website, sign up for your emails and such, right? So
Absolutely.
that when there's an opening or when you have it, they can kind of get in.
They will be the first ones to know.
Yeah, see, you got to be in the know, everybody. Yep. That's how it works around here. By the time sometimes, you get around to really getting it out there, it's already sold out most times. So people love it.
They do. Like on Monday night, for instance, I'm doing a charity event. Somebody, I'm big on donating like everybody else is. But it's fun for me because I just show up. Everything else is taken care of. And there's I don't know, 20 women that are going to be there, kind of like another Uncorked.
Yeah.
To help the school systems.
Oh, great.
I know. Right?
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
What I do.
So the kids are almost out of school now, right?
Yes, according to them, 10 more days.
It's the big countdown. Instead of the Christmas calendar, you've got the school calendar,
it's the school
right?
calendar.
The countdown.
10 more days.
Oh
yes.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be fun though, huh?
Yeah. They both have a lot going on this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, that's good though. Hopefully, you have a lot going on too.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Good.
It'll be a fun summer.
Okay.
Once it gets started.
Yeah, it did feel like it. It really felt like it was in a holding pattern here in LA.
Weird. Yeah.
It's been normally we're so hot this time of year, but it's been like dark and cold and.
Yeah, it's been in the 60s almost every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't tell anyone, but I had the heat on this morning.
Why? My steering wheel, I turn the heater on.
Yeah.
I know that's.
I love the seat heater on.
I do love, but the steering wheel to get your hands warm. Like that's so lame.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but it was, I have to tell you this quick little thing. I went to, I have my half brother. I think most people know, my dad came to me and then helped me find my half brother. Yeah. So when I go back to New Jersey, I try to squeeze in, get to see him. And so it's really fun. And it was kind of neat because he was talking about our dad a little bit. And then I could hear my dad say, my dad really liked fishing, apparently. And I could hear him say, striped bass was my favorite. And I thought, well, that's cool. And I was like, well, I'm not going to ask my brother that. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not even kidding.
He ordered it.
I'm not even kidding. I looked up on the screen. They had TV screens there. And the word bass literally was right there. And I thought, oh, my goodness.
So funny.
So I said to him, do you know if he ever liked striped bass? And he goes, oh, that was his favorite. That's what he loved to fish for. And I was like, that was, how cool. Yeah. Like, how cool is that?
It's pretty amazing.
To kind of sit there and say, all right, your dad is sitting there having dinner with you.
Yeah. Right. And you're still being the skeptic.
Yeah. I'm not asking him.
What if I'm wrong?
No, I'm wrong here, everyone.
It's true, though. We're the biggest skeptics of his work when it's for us.
It's so true, right?
Yeah. What do you mean those butterflies were your side? No, give me something else. Come on.
We just have to kind of really learn to accept how they communicate and how they want to give it to us and be accepting, right?
Yep.
And trusting.
That's what we have to get over.
Yeah. It's trusting and really trusting those pieces that were given by our loved ones.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though, working it all out.
Yes, and it doesn't stop. So there's things that you get told, and then things start clicking together later on. It's kind of nutty.
And you don't stop growing. You don't stop kind of,
know. There's never been the same reading ever.
Yeah.
I learn every single time. So today I talked to somebody real fast. Sorry, real fast. I talked to somebody and he showed me a junior, like the mini version, like this huge guy. And then he showed me this junior. Well, he was called Junior.
See?
And so I didn't know that. So now I have a new thing for somebody that's junior.
Yeah, they'll show you a mini-me.
A little mini-me. I thought that was, it made me laugh. I didn't get it.
Well, listen to this, and then you have to give me your insight before, and then we're going to take some callers. So listen, if you want to call in, it's 323-992-3115. Remember, all those outside noises, you got to be a good student here, okay? Good guest here. Turn all those outside noises off. I mean, put some tape over the partner's mouth, turn the TV off, whatever you need to do to get through, so that when we get to you, you're very clear, it's quiet, and know what your question is. That really, really helps us, okay? But so let me share this with you, okay? Then you got to say, I just want you to give me your best tune in on this, because this is so crazy. So, I went to Australia, New Zealand, and I bought some really cool jewelry pieces, as you know, right? And they're very unique, and they were special, and I had them, and I had a little luggage thing. Anyhow, when I got back to LA, my luggage had been damaged. So I took it to the Samsonite place, and they couldn't fix it. So they just kind of gave me a credit. So thank you, Samsonite. Now, all of a sudden, I realized I had lost my jewelry and the other items. And I thought, this is just crazy. Like, what happened? Then it kind of dawned on me. I wonder if just by chance I left them in that luggage. Okay, which I know, I get it.
I saw the luggage in the cab.
Well, listen to this. So I call the place where they take the luggage, where it goes to luggage heaven. And I call them. and indeed, my luggage did go to heaven. But he said he checked, the guy who put it to heaven, found these items inside and thought that they may be important to someone. So he put them aside and put them in a, so then I send them a shipping label from UPS. That's right, UPS. I'm calling you out right now. So the guy gives the package to the UPS driver. I pay for 3 days select. Okay. The package is missing. It cannot be found. It was last scanned in Philadelphia because I was having it go to New Jersey, because I wanted to show my family the jewelry, because I was very excited. And it's gone. Like, they have no record. They can't find it. What? I mean, how you have got to admit this, I don't know. I mean, this would have to be spirit driven. I just
And it
can't.
didn't say, they scanned it, but it didn't say it arrived. So
right.
Nobody could have stolen it from that aspect, right?
Well, so then who knows, UPS. They give you this thing where, they scan it, but they're scanning the container, and it's supposed to be in the container. So they technically can't tell me. They say it went from Van Nuys, which would make sense. Then it went, but they had an arrival scan in Philadelphia, but that's the last tracking of it.
I feel like it's going back to where it started.
But isn't it just crazy? It would have been there, though, by now. I mean, it's been 2 weeks when it was 3 days. It's just is that not the most here we were so excited and we were so excited and oh my goodness, I'm going to get this is amazing. And then I'm not getting it back, or at least not yet. I mean, it's going to take a miracle at this point, because now even UPS is like,
I know. How many psychics does it take to find jewelry?
Yeah. Isn't it crazy?
I keep seeing it going back.
Okay.
I just do.
Yeah. Well, we will see.
I feel like you'll get it. What do you think?
Yeah. So no one knows anyone else is here. But that you're asking your spirit guide?
Yes.
Asking your spirit guide.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So anyhow,
I think you're gonna get it back. I just saw it getting turned back. I think someone else is gonna get it by accident, and it's gonna have the same effect as everything else.
Crazy though, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So all right, how about we take some callers? You want to do that?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Tony, move that over for me if you don't mind. The number. There we go. So I can see. Let's cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
All righty. There we go. Let's do this. How about number 8914?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
914, you're on the air. This is Jennifer and Colby. Who is this?
Hi, ladies. This is Carrie. How are you?
Good, Carrie.
Hi,
What can
Carrie.
we do for you tonight, honey?
I'm just so excited to get through. I didn't even think it would happen. I would like to know if my loved ones have any message for me, or what maybe be in store for me soon.
Okay, so do you want a message from a loved one then, or more of a psychic? Because it's one or the other here.
I know I'm being greedy. Okay, I'll have a message from a loved one, please.
Okay, perfect. Do you want to go, Jen, or?
I was just getting something about your job or work that something was going to change. And so if it's coming from a loved one,
Yes. Okay.
you've jumped over a couple of hurdles. Let me get the loved one. Hold on a second. Okay. Is your father in spirit? Or
No.
somebody like your father?
I have uncle there.
You have an uncle there.
Carrie, did you pull over, honey? Are you driving with your windshield wipers running?
Yes, I did pull. I'm sorry. Yes, I did pull over.
Let's turn those windshield wipers off.
Okay, they're off now.
Good girl.
I'm like a bumpy road.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Colby.
I know that there's a lady in spirit around you because I can feel a woman, and I do know that this makes me feel like this would be a grandmother for you. You have your grandmother's in spirit, and this feels like it's on mom's side of the family. Is that right, Carrie?
Yes.
Okay. And then also, do you as well have an aunt on the other side? Because I feel like this grandmother's with another family member. It made me feel a little more distant, like an aunt, not a mother.
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. So I know your grandmom steps forward, and I do know that she gives me a sense of being a little protective around you, okay? So I do know that she was like a little bit of a nervous Nelly. Do you know what that means, a nervous Nelly?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, and does that make sense? She's a little bit of a nervous. Be careful, girl. Don't do this. Now make sure you're watching this. Like she keeps making me feel like, okay.
That's funny.
But I also know with her, there's a sense. Do you know in the family, in the living or in spirit, honey, if there's an L name? I don't know if it's Linda or Lorena or something like that. Do you recognize that name? It could be a middle name or something. It starts with an
Her
L.
name is Ellie.
Oh, her name is Ellie. Okay.
My grandma's name is Ellie.
Okay, got it. Thank you, sweetheart. She's just letting me know that she's around you, but also being protective. So I think this goes back to maybe what Jen is saying, where I think sometimes you can be overly protective of your own taking steps forward. I think that you want to do things, but I think you hesitate a bit. And I think, like Jen said, she's feeling a change.
There's a chance for you to move.
Yeah.
With work, correct?
I'm so nervous if I should drop my second job.
I know. That's what we're getting.
There you go.
And I've been asking.
See?
Okay. So that's what she just was going through that before I was trying to figure out where it was coming from. I feel that you are in, like, it's so exciting for you. I know you're nervous, and that's where she's getting the nervous Nelly part too. I think it's going to be really good for you. And you just, at first, you might not get everything that you want within it. So that might be the financial aspect, but it's going to happen. It just might take some time, but it's going to be a lot more solid than what you're doing now with both.
Awesome. I'm like so happy right now. I'm like grinning like crazy.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
Yay, Grandma.
You're welcome, and good luck. Now you get out there and you drive safe, and that was a good girl for pulling over, okay? You're making your grandma proud. Don't go past the speed limit, okay, Carrie?
I won't. Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. I love that, but for me, when you get in your brain, like all of a sudden, the information was coming in, but I'm like, wait, where is it?
Yeah, how's it? What's happening?
And then I have to just say, I can't do it.
Yeah, now you did it. But it's exactly what she needed, right?
Right.
So it was perfect. I love it. Okay, how about let us do number 11, 385. Hey, 385, you are on the air with Jennifer and Colby. Who is this?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi there, sweetheart.
Hello?
What's your name, honey?
Oh, my God. This is Marla.
Hey, Marla. How you doing?
Yes, you got through.
How are you?
Good.
I was just sitting here thinking, I'm going to get in today.
See? Look at manifesting.
All right.
What can we do for you tonight?
All right. Just a message from a loved one.
Okay, perfect. All right. So she wants a message from a loved one. I'm sorry. What? Oh, Marla, you said, right?
Marla.
Right.
Okay. Marla, I'm going to jump in first and then we'll let Jennifer. I definitely felt a male and I felt like it's a younger male. He doesn't feel elderly when he passes. Okay. And he gives me the feeling of being close to you, a loving connection. I don't know if this is like a cousin or it doesn't feel like a father to me, but it feels like a connection that you would have been close to him. Does that ring a bell for you? Do you know of a younger male or someone who wasn't as old that was close to you, that transition? And it feels like a sudden passing to me, honey.
I had a cousin. We weren't close. I mean,
okay.
I hardly saw him, but
okay,
yeah,
but
he died really young.
Right. Okay. And it was a sudden passing, right, honey?
Right. It was a motorcycle accident.
Yeah. See, for some reason, I feel like he wants to pop in and say hello to you.
Even though it's not the one that you were thinking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And I just get this feeling from him. He gives me this feeling too. I think you're about to, like, because again, he's showing me taking the turns, right? Like he kind of shows me being a little fast track, being a little aggressive. I know you didn't know him too well, but it gives me a sense of being a little more adventurous. And I just feel like there's a sense him being around you to kind of push you and encourage you to kind of, I mean this lightly, but take those curves a little more quickly. Like maybe you're procrastinating a bit on taking your next steps. And I feel like he's coming in to say, to kind of encourage you that you're stronger and smarter than you're giving yourself credit for.
And
oh my gosh, you're so correct. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Go ahead, Jen.
one of the things that I saw too is when she was mentioning the curves, it's just, you are busy, but you got to start taking the curves you want to take.
Yeah.
Not the ones that are expected of you.
And not the ones too, Jen, that are because of other people. Like she's a people pleaser.
Yes, I got her super busy, but she puts herself
Yes, she does.
Behind what everybody else.
Is that right?
Yes.
We win.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Aw, yeah.
anyone else in spirit around her, Jen, that you feel?
I felt more of a brotherly love, but it could have been the young one. But I just felt someone that was more of a brother, uncle. But I got, he wasn't young. He was like 40, and I felt something with his heart, like a heart attack.
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that
Okay.
one.
Okay. And do you know a Jake?
That doesn't ring any-
Like, do you know the name Jake, Jacob, Jack? It's J.A. I see it starting with J.A. So it could be someone in the living or in spirit, or a middle name for you, honey. Does that name ring a bell to you, like someone that you recognize? J.A.
Well, Jacobson. That's my mother's last name, maiden name.
Okay, got it. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Okay, so
Oh, there you have it.
you got it? Oh,
Good.
Okay. There's also a lady in spirit for you as well. And this is on mom's side as well, honey. And because I know she's connected to that Jacobson. Okay. And she just, she gives you like a big old hug. She's a bosoming lady. Bosom, because she pulls you into her bosom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think she's the
Could it
one
be
that she's
somebody
the
I've
one.
never met before?
It feels to me like a
down.
grandmother. So I don't know. It feels to me there's a bosomy grandmother holding you to her bosom.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my grandma. I don't remember having big bosoms, but maybe. Maybe I could pay attention. Maybe I could pay attention.
I don't
Because
know.
Grandma, she passed away, and I was really close with her.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
she pulls you in. She pulls you into her heart to remind you that she's still close to you. Go ahead, Jen.
No, she actually has more of that protective energy, like the one that you said, like the bear hug, which I took it as being a male.
Oh, okay.
But very sweet.
Yeah. See?
And do you have a picture, like a painting or something? Somebody that drew art? I see a picture on the wall. A family member.
No.
Is there a picture in the house that was from someone else
Right.
that you can connect to? Like it was given to you guys and it's from another family member?
That would probably be the grandmother on the other side.
Okay, there you
Okay.
Yeah.
She might be the big bosomy one.
Yeah, there you go.
She
I'm
was
telling
not
you.
going to let it go. And I'm like, really? What? There's a picture up on the wall?
It's
Thank
the
you,
grandma.
Colby.
She painted.
Oh, see, she
oil
painted,
painter.
Jen.
That's it.
See?
Okay.
There you go. And she's got a bosom because she.
Is She's like, don't give up. Keep going.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it.
And just one last thing, sweetie. I just think that for you to expand and utilize your creativity as well. You just feel to be very creative and maybe you're not kind of expanding on it.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
No.
So just kind of get your fingers dirty, get your hands in there, and let your creativity bloom, okay?
Okay, thank you so much, ladies.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Have a good evening.
Hey, you too. Bye-bye.
Well, I'm glad you're my translator.
But sometimes though
they come in so quick and so much, and they're like, "What?
Yeah,
what was that?"
Yeah, you guys just like what happens is they give you something like a flash,
right?
And then so we kind of think it's one thing of how our brain is kind of processing it, but sometimes it's like, okay, if it's not that, like, what else could it be?
What else could it be?
Yeah, how else could it? Yeah, and sometimes just rephrasing it, the sitter, the receiver will be like, "Oh, yeah." You're
and
like,
I was seeing an oil painting.
Yeah,
and I was seeing it on the wall.
See that?
It's like, nope.
Yeah, I love it.
And then the second you hear it now, you're like, "Rrr."
Yeah, it's always that case, but Spirit's
fine.
always right.
Yeah,
aren't they?
It's our interpretation.
It is. Yep, absolutely. Okay, how about number 6-951? Hey, 951. You got your TV on.
Okay, hold on. I'm disconnecting my TV. Sorry.
I just threw my TV out the window.
We have an experienced listener here. She's like, "Don't drop my call."
Hello.
Hi there. Hi. Who is this, honey?
I wanted to hear from a loved one.
Well, what's your name first?
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. It's Gina.
Your name is Gina?
Yes, my name is Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Hello.
There's got to be a joke in there some way. Without saying that.
Okay, so you would like to connect to a loved one in spirit. Anyone in particular, or just kind of who we feel is around, honey?
There's several people, so whoever you feel is around, that would be great.
Okay. Well, we have a whole litter to
I'm
choose from, Jen.
I work with names, and so if they give me a name, I'll call them out. But if you'd like to do it,
do you want to give her a name of someone, Gina?
Marguerita.
There you go.
Marguerita. First of all, we love the name.
Yeah.
Did she go? Okay. She went by. Well, no, she went by Marguerita. Hold on. I was wondering if she went by Marge. I'm sure she got told both. Was there something? Hold on. Okay. Was there something going on with her head, or did she have a lapse of memory, Marguerita?
No. She something was going on with her head.
Okay.
So yes, there was.
Okay. Was it a stroke? Did she have a stroke?
No. She actually she kind of went brain dead, so she was in a coma.
Okay, I wouldn't have. Okay, I should have looked into it more. Okay, she doesn't want to talk about that because that's not what she wants to be remembered by, as you know. I feel like she sneaks up on you. Do you feel her around you? She's like that sneaky.
All the time.
All the time. She's like sneaking up on you. And there's something that she's showing me strawberries. Is there anything that either you were dealing with strawberries? I don't know. She's just showing me with you with strawberries. Does that make any sense at all?
Not in particular, but I wouldn't say no, but not anything that I could remember, like a memory that had to do with her and strawberries.
Okay. Just put that aside. I feel like it's either a plate or something that they don't waste a thought. So just keep that. She says that there's something that she's showing me you looking at a hill, like you have to climb this mountain. Does that make sense? And she's saying for you just to open up the door and walk through it, kind of thing. And I feel like it has to do with don't feel like with what's going on. I don't know if it's your health or if it's just the way you feel, Gina. She wants you to climb. She wants you to know that it's going to be okay. Because she says you're an empath and you're taking on a lot of people's feelings. Does that make sense?
I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. So, Gina, for some reason, I don't. Is there a Ginny in the family, or did she call you Ginny or something like that? Because I keep hearing something like Ginny as well.
No, not that I could think of right now. No.
Okay, so just keep that in mind because I keep hearing like Ginny, Jeannie, like there's a nickname I keep feeling like. So it might be somebody else's name as well.
It's in a strawberry patch field.
Yeah, and the other thing too is think of I don't know how old you are, sweetie, but if you remember strawberry shortcake, I don't know if you had a doll from your grandmother.
I'm old enough.
Okay.
I'm old enough for strawberry shortcake.
Okay. Did your grandmother give you a doll or anything or something along those lines? Because that might be that strawberry as well. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
But it just gives me, that's just kind of what popped in.
I can actually smell that, the strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what kind of popped in. And I get the feeling from her a sense of, I do feel like she was very honest and open and vocal. You know, like I think when she really wanted to, like I felt like she really tried to teach you and kind of show you love and also a sense of a love for music as well. I think she feels to be very happy. Like I think she was always upbeat and happy and like singing and things like that. Does that make sense to you?
A little bit. She was generally happy. She was happy.
Do you know of another woman? Hang on, sweetie, because maybe I don't have your grandmother.
Okay.
Think of another family member in the spirit world, okay, that to me is very upbeat. Like they love to dance and sing, and they're very excitable and energetic. And I do feel like they had a love for you as well. Like I do feel like there's a sense of them, but it's more playful to me, more fun in that way.
I do have an aunt that passed away that sounds more like that.
Okay, because I may have your aunt. And then can I ask what your aunt's first name is, sweetheart?
Beatrice.
Beatrice. Okay, thank you. I get the feeling Beatrice is around you as well, okay? And I get the feeling that family and faith are very important to them. Like, I do feel like there's a religious aspect of where they're believing and trusting in God and that sort of thing. Does that make sense to you?
It does.
Okay.
It does.
Okay, thank you. And I do also the name Dolores just popped in as well. I don't know if there's a connection to a Dolores or a name that would be like Dolores as well.
And that could be in the living.
Yeah.
I do have an aunt named Dolores. We call her Lola, but she is in the living.
Yes. Perfect.
I was getting it
because they're
right.
recognizing Dolores as well. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's Marguerita, but there's just like another name too. I think do you have a Juanita or something like that?
Yes.
Oh, who is that?
I do.
Who is that, honey?
Juanita?
Yeah.
Okay, so Juanita is my sister.
Okay.
And she's in the living.
Right.
Margarita is my mother.
Okay.
And the only thing that I could think of the strawberry connection, we call my sister Juanita Juani. So I don't necessarily if that was the nickname. And the strawberry connection is when my mom was young and my sister was young, my sister used to play like in the strawberry patch.
There you go.
So
And
I don't know if the message
and
I don't know if
Juani
the message is for her.
and the Juani is the Ginny. Even because the Americans will say
Yes.
G,
Yeah.
right? So the Ginny I think was the Juani is me that.
Right.
But that's the strawberry,
No,
right?
that's okay.
She wants her to play
Okay.
she wants her to be more playful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. She knows that she has it feels like she has a tough time getting outside.
She's doing better, but we had a really hard time after she passed.
Yeah. After the mom passed.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait.
No, yeah. Just kind of dealing a bit with
I'm
depression and loneliness and feeling isolated, right, honey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
So-
can imagine because she's around you so much that it makes it so it's a push and pull because you miss them, but when they're around, then you know it's kind of what the best thing to do is eventually you'll turn it into nostalgia. Those memories will become happy memories
Yeah.
versus sad ones.
So I hope that
quick,
helps. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, sure.
I just want to know, does she know or she was aware because she was in a coma for 3 months? Was she aware that we were there?
Oh, God, yeah.
You painted her toes, right? Did some
I
of the
didn't, but we had, like, the night she passed away, they took care of her toes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why she showed me that, but no, they always know when you're there, and they actually get to go above I see them go above their bodies. It's not that they're in their bodies, so they're actually right there watching you guys.
Yeah.
And somebody was singing. You guys either played music as well. And
We did.
Yeah. Like
we
it was
did.
a dance party. She said it was super fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
And I know you have a brother as
Okay.
well, right, honey? There's a brother?
I do. I do.
So she just wants to acknowledge everyone. So you have to know she's okay. You have to know that she's at peace. She's not suffering. She's around you.
She loves the music.
Loves the music. Loves your smile
Like
and
what you
your
were saying earlier.
yeah. So just celebrate and maybe share this with your sister because maybe this will make her feel a little bit better as well.
Okay.
I will. I will,
Alrighty.
definitely.
All
Okay.
right. Lots of love
Thank
to
you.
you. You're welcome.
Thank you, ladies.
Lots of love.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, isn't that sweet though?
so
They
sweet.
make sure they get through.
They do.
One way or the
why am
other.
I looking at that. Okay. I'm like, did you make strawberry pie? Is
Yeah.
the hair strawberry color? Is it like...
See that? Yeah. Always. All right. How about another color? How about number 3, 586? Okay, here we go. 586. You are on the air with Jennifer and Colby.
Yeah. Always.
We can hear the feedback.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi there. Would you like a reading or
Hello.
you just hanging on?
Yeah. No. I would like the reading.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Michelle.
Michelle, do you have us on speakerphone, honey?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. Sorry.
All right.
Michelle.
There you go.
There. That sounds better.
Yes,
Much
it
better.
does. Yes, it does. What can we do for you tonight, honey?
I would like to know if I have a message from any loved ones.
Okay, there you go. What's the name of a loved one you'd like to connect to for Jennifer?
Mel.
Mel?
Mel?
Okay, go ahead.
MEL.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, he says he's always here. He's actually pretty funny. I don't know if he felt like there was something, right? He's really funny. There's
What? Yes.
There's something I felt like that was he was sick, correct? Before he passed?
No.
No?
No, he wasn't. It was a shock.
Okay, so there's
We
somebody
didn't get
else.
to say goodbye.
You didn't get to say goodbye. So I already know what that was from, but there's also somebody here that felt like they had pancreatic or colon, and it could be in his family.
Okay.
Okay, but it's okay. Don't worry about that. Just put that aside. Okay, did you misplace a ring by chance?
No.
I'm being shown a ring that got moved.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
What is your relationship to Mel, Michelle?
He's my dad.
Yeah.
He's your
Okay.
dad.
Okay. So do you know if your mom has your dad's ring or did she take the wedding ring or a connection to that?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. See, that's
She
moving.
took it off of him before.
Yeah, she took it off of him before, so he knows it was
Right.
moved.
He
He
knows
knows his ring was taken. No,
I know, but I feel like
he's actually really funny though. Like you
he
can.
was super. He feels very, very funny. And
Yeah.
he just like the ring. He showed me the ring being taken off, but I'm like, was it moved? You know, in my mind, I'm going. It's also can be a sign that it was moved or it was lost.
Yeah.
So your mom has it.
But your
Okay.
dad was a good one-liner, wasn't he? Like I feel like he'd make these little off comments,
Oh, yeah.
like these
Very
little
dry
one-line,
sense of humor.
these one-line zingers, you know.
Yeah.
And I think he gives me, I know he's not from the East Coast, but he gives me a bit of that East Coast feel. Do you know what I'm saying? Where they're going to
Yeah.
tell you exactly how it is or be nice to someone, but then be like
Yeah.
he's really got, I know this sounds crazy, but your dad's got like a ton of common sense. Like, and I think that was a big deal.
Yeah.
He had
Oh, yeah.
little patience for people who didn't have common sense.
And his other thing is, he says that you guys are, so if there was something that, like, whatever happened to him, also feels like you guys are panicking that it might happen to you. Or somebody when it deals with the heart. Okay.
Yeah.
And so he's saying to stop panicking or to stop worrying about it.
Yeah.
You guys go to the doctors all the time, right?
My mom does. Yeah,
Okay,
I
he's
don't.
like way more than she's the one that's okay, so that makes sense. She's the one that's panicking. He says it's not going to work like that.
Yeah.
She's fine. She can't hear that well, he says.
Now, your dad's got a little bit of a belly on him, doesn't he? Is that right? That he's got a little bit of a belly?
Not extremely. He was probably 2 pounds overweight. He was just a large, tall guy.
He makes me feel like he's bigger, and he makes me feel like I think he liked to eat. Like, I just think your mom would really make sure the meals were made, and he really enjoyed them. He's a very meat and potato kind of guy.
He was the cook.
Oh, it was a very meat and potato kind of guy.
That's what he was trying to show you. He's like, I'm the one that likes to cook. I'm the one that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And I just think he's so resourceful. Like, I think he uses his hands. I feel like he's out in nature. Like, he just gives me a feeling of like, being like we say a man's man. I do. I think he's Mel's a man's man.
Yeah. And he knows that you're
Exactly.
He knows that you worry about your mom a lot, and he's telling you not to worry so much.
Yeah. I think he was alone. I feel like he was alone when he passed. Is that right? Like,
yes.
Okay. Because I don't, because he just says, the reason I know is because he says he doesn't want the family to feel bad because you guys are holding on to worry or guilt, or like you keep thinking of that moment over and over. And he's just saying, please don't do that to yourself. Like, this is just kind of his soul and he's okay. And he's just letting you know that he doesn't want you guys focusing on that.
There were no warnings or anything, and so it wasn't like you could have.
No,
it wasn't like you could have stopped it. There was no indication.
Right.
So he's like,
He was
"Why?"
taking a nap.
Correct.
Yeah.
So there's
taking a nap, and my mom was out of town, and she came back, and she thought if she came back sooner, she could have
no.
something, but.
No. And that's just one last quick thing. Your dad, your dad's a real prideful man, very proud. And I just think, he just wouldn't have wanted someone to kind of see him in such a vulnerable state. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think his timing, I think it's divine timing, and just tell your mom to trust that,
And he loves you guys very, very much.
Yes, he does.
He's taking your hands in his hands and he's kissing them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And real quick, we've got a birthday coming up. We're in June yet? Are we in June? Whose birthday's in June?
No, nobody's in the family.
You sure there's not a birthday or a celebration? Yeah. When's your parents' anniversary? I don't know. I keep getting the month of June.
Not till September.
Okay.
Well, we have a graduation. His granddaughter's graduating in June. But
okay. Do you know if it's June 16th?
Next week.
Oh, what date is that? Oh,
pardon?
What date is that?
June 7th.
Okay, got it.
June
okay.
7th.
Oh, the 16th is a 1 and a 6 is a 7. So there you go. Anyhow, and Father's Day? Yeah. No.
Father's Day.
When's
the 16th?
What day? Oh, Father's Day is the 16th. Oh, see, there you go. Listen, whatever you do, you just make sure you celebrate him,
right?
And he's around the granddaughter celebrating her.
And make his favorite pie.
Okay.
All right.
Like make his favorite dish. Make his favorite pie.
Yes, he's a pie eater.
Yes.
There you go.
That's what he wants for his birthday. All right?
Okay.
All right. Lots of love to you, honey.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. You're welcome.
Bye.
Okay, we are getting to the end of the show already.
I cannot believe
it. Always
that.
goes by so quickly.
I know.
All right, how about one more caller?
One more.
All right, guys, here's the deal. You're going to be the last one in, so you're going to have to make it quick. Let us know who you'd like to speak to, or if you have a question that is more of a psychic direction, just let us know what that area is or that question, okay? Here we go. Now, I'm going to give you a moment. Listen, you see how I'm dialing this in? Giving you a moment that we're going to name an area code right about now, all right? So pay attention. So if we name your area code, all those external noises are off. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. How about number 18506? Here we go, 506. You are on the air with Jennifer and Colby.
Hi, how are you?
Good girl. We are good. What can we do for you tonight?
I have a loved one that passed.
I'm sorry,
and
what's your name, sweetie?
Lately I've been having issues, and I'm always wondering if he's hearing me and if he's going to guide me through what's going on right now.
Okay. And
with me.
what's your name, honey?
My name's Maria. I'm from calling you from Canada.
Oh,
hi,
yay! And it's so clear. She's a good student.
She
Maria,
is.
what's the name of your loved one, sweetheart?
It's my dad.
Okay. What's his name, though, honey?
His name is Raymond.
Okay, there you go. All right, Jennifer. It's Raymond.
It's Raymond.
Yes.
Okay. Well, first of all, he says that you toss and turn when you're sleeping, but you do talk to him in your dream state, correct? Do you remember your dreams?
I know that I toss and I don't remember my dream, but I know I do toss and turn like all the time when I'm sleeping, but I'm not quite sure
He's showing me
if I'm dreaming about him.
Well, he's showing me that you. Okay, so the mornings when you have your like either cup of coffee or cup of tea, and I feel like you talk to him.
Coffee?
Yes, I feel like you. They're just showing me a mug. I feel like you talk to him then, and he's saying that's the time.
Yes.
That's the time to listen to him because that's the time he's giving you like signs or a bird outside or something that makes you realize that he's around. And was there a dish that was broken recently?
No, not that I remember.
Okay. He's just showing me something that dropped and shattered as if you got scared or something.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I dropped a mirror not long ago.
Okay.
There you go.
And shattered a handheld mirror while I was cleaning the bathtub.
There you go.
Okay. Well, he's saying not to clean so much.
Yeah. You know, Maria, I'm wondering, I'm not diagnosing here in any way, honey, but do you have anxiety or is there, like, are you dealing with anxiety, that sort of feeling? Because that's what I keep getting. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. Yes, I take antidepressants and I was diagnosed recently with thyroid issues.
Yeah, because I feel like your dad wants to kind of help calm you, make you grounded. He kind of rubs your back to kind of reassure you that you're not alone, because I know you feel very alone most of the time, and I feel like you don't feel like you have someone to lean on, and he just wants to tell you you do have him to lean on, honey.
He's also mentioning some family members and that you might not want to reach out to them, but you should just try it anyway. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Listen,
Okay.
I just feel like he's showing me, he's like, don't think anything. Just reach out to them because they want to hear from you and it will actually be mutual. Okay?
And
okay.
Do you have a necklace from your dad? He just showed me a necklace, and I feel like it's either a charm that you have or a necklace. There's some sort of connection of something that you may be wearing that is for him. Do you have that?
Or if you hold a rosary?
No, but I mean, my mom has his rosary.
Okay.
In her room, and she keeps it on the wall. It's a rosary that he used to have.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe you'll feel closer if you hold that.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I also have. I went to go see a medium here in my area, and she made us pick something, and it's something that can go on a chain.
Oh,
that's it.
There you go.
Colby.
Yeah, it's silver. It's round.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a charm.
Yeah.
I was seeing a charm on a necklace. So wear it.
Wear it.
Daddy is telling you to wear it so that you feel him.
And hold the rosary, even though your mom probably won't let you take it off the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
So there you go, honey. I hope that helps you.
Yes, I guess so. I guess it helps me a little bit.
Okay. All right. Well, you have a wonderful night. We're going to go because our show is ending here, but I'm so glad you got through.
Thank you so much.
And just know Dad helped you get through tonight. Okay, sweetheart?
All right.
Okay. I just wanted him to make sure that I'm going to get through what I'm going through right now financially, I guess. That's where I'm struggling.
You're absolutely. You just have to believe that he's right there behind you with you. Okay, honey?
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Have a good night.
Good night, Maria.
Okay. You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, hon. All right, everybody. That is the end of our show. The 50 minutes just flies by. But, always, I love this. Every time we have our Vino and Voices, it's so much fun. And make sure, everybody, you follow Jennifer on Facebook. It's Jennifer-Shaffer.com is the website. And get in on that mailing list so you get in on the updates, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please do.
All right. Well, thank you. There we go. Lots of love.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks to everybody who got
Colby.
in. I love having you.
Love you.
Mwah. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Have a good night.
Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even risky.